therapy cards up in 3, 2, 1. Well, there she is. Hope I'm ready for this. Lucifer?
So, we meet at last. Nephilim?
Yeah.
You can't stand up. What brings you to my domain?
Well, Justice told me about the true throne, and that it would be down here. She gave me an exclusive key. I didn't know that it would be, well, here. Of all places.
I mean, let's say we might have some backups after all. Indeed, this is the best place for me to be in for the time being.
I also,
Now,
well, I'm just glad you're alright. And I've found out that I've, well, more or less failed when it comes to being your champion. Yes, I succeeded in getting the Forge Master for you, but as of recently, I'm not strong enough to fight some of the things that have come after me. I never thought an alpha Nephilim hunter even existed. I lost my hand as part of the, well, scuffle. And Justice has a lot of belief in me that I can do all these things, and including challenge you one day as a test. But I don't know if I'm able to.
patience is the key, and I'm pretty sure you know that. However, for the champion side of things, let's face it, the angels is another story, isn't it? Meeting the other one, or should I say your friend, was delightful. It shows me that my sister is still around, doing whatever.
Yeah, Michelle in heaven.
You remind me of Justice. The way you fight, and the way you Dear things.
Well, she is my teacher after all.
I know that. But I wasn't meaning so much that way. For you see, I am the one that actually taught Justice most of the things that she knows now. What did that get her? But, just like you, she thinks she can actually manage to do anything possible in this world. Even the impossible. But, I digress. My point is on this small discussion is that she went from be doubtful to be as strong as she ever could. With patience. Sure, the fight with Beelzebub never fucking ended well. No, it didn't. But the victory was on our hands. At the end of the day.
I've only heard about Beelzebub, but never knew what became of them. What happened in that fight?
Let's say things got out of hand. And there's somewhere where most people are not. And as long as she remains there, the better.
Purgatory?
Or purgatory is, let's say, the simplest way to place it.
Gotcha. I think I know.
So, I shall repeat my question. Or should I say, place it you one. You came here to seek something, didn't you? You didn't just came here just to say sorry, did you?
No. I need guidance. I need to know what's my next step. Anything. What you need from me. A request. A challenge. A chance to test myself. And who knows, maybe show that I'm actually worthy of this title.
I could get $1 for how many times I've heard that. Especially from your husband, whatever. The question is, what makes you think I have something better to give you now? I mean, you consider yourself weak, or don't you? Or would I give you anything else? Because I have my ideas in mind. I just gotta be sure that my champion is up to the task.
Well, I'm willing to prove myself if need be.
Then so be it. Have you heard the latest, let's say, informations that's been gathered about Nightmare?
From what I can tell, Other than him wreaking havoc and trying to get his way to the, well, pseudo castle, I'm guessing it's gonna be called now, since the demonic energy there is a lot less than it is here. I'd say he's seeking to, well, gain control over all of hell.
Are you sure that's the only thing you've heard?
Other than that...
Let me give you a slight hint. What does he seek the most?
Well, the stones, of course.
What did he got now?
So... he's after more stones, of course, but... has he gained all the ones he needs to really wreak havoc?
Perhaps, or maybe not. All I know is that he got one from one of our strongest warriors from the past. We buried him in one of the stones, and he got it right under her nose.
I see. That's not good.
I got a better question for you now.
Yeah.
How long would it take for you to at least detonate something? I don't know. Maybe something to that... those higher gods, maybe? I don't know. Maybe... my sister. Come on. The only reason you failed your task was because of your friend, wasn't it? Unless you're too afraid to do anything.
But I didn't fail my task.
Because while we're dealing with Nightmare, you're moving your forms here and there, not doing much for us at the moment. I digress, of course. But for the love of sins, I'm waiting for my champion to do something.
So you want me to snuff him out?
Oh. If you can. But let's say the main task I will ask you is to slow down Nightmare. The more he gets some stones, the less it is easier for me to deal with him to begin with. Let me give you some slight updates, my dear champion. Hell has been overswarmed here and there by angels as well. But that's not very new news, is it? It's not very new. It's been that for 1,000 years. But let's say because of Nightmare not helping the situation, there's not so much I can do without my champion. Or should I say, the people that I can trust. And now that you're actually in front of my face, give me a good reason for me to call you a champion still.
You're right. I need to fight for you, stand by your side, and prove my worth. Not just training with justice for an on-call scenario. That's why the last, well, few days or so I've been staying down here, training constantly. I only go back to the lab to, well, refresh my outfit after intense training. I want to prove myself. And I want to constantly be here so that I'm ready for Judgment Day.
Then let's see. If you please. Give me your hand. Only if you feel ready. Are you sure? Because there's no going back after that one.
I am.
Then you're going to feel an immense power surging through you. As if it's like a different type of flame has gone towards you, hitting your spot, or should I say your core. It's going to hurt a lot because it's very new to you. It's a different sensation than the usual fell fling you're having. Put her hand in and start spelling some words. Astun, Asla, Esli, Ahmar. And as soon as he says that, a boost of energy comes out of you, releasing something brand new, but yet untouched. I present to you what you're missing. Do not worry, it won't stay that way forever. I'm just giving you a glimmer of hope, to say the least. Us devils have what we call a install, yes? Not every single devils use it, because not everyone knows about it. But since Justice told me about that specific thing that happened not too long ago, I had to look it up a little, put in the archives, as well as also some of the other stuff. What you have is not so much my line of work, but I can at least pull it out if I want to. Call it the way you want. But thank your heritage for as such, as well as your good old friend that is inside of you, or should I say, my secretary.
Zayla. Here.
This form of yours right there will be of a lot of help, but he snaps a finger and the form turns off. Let's say you would need it for Soul Calibur. Do you understand what I mean by patience is key, my dear?
Yeah.
For now, it won't unleash itself willingly. At least for what I've gathered from it. You're gonna need a lot more than just me to at least unleash it. And I hope you do get what I mean. You have a source of power within you that is much more stronger than you think. This is why you remind me of Justice. She had the same thing. An unforetold power that she did not understand, but managed to awaken with time and some unforeseen consequences.
Yeah. I heard something from Eldon. The power that you just let me tap into wasn't quite that. He said something about because of my recent aging with the contract that I made with the stone, that apparently some sort of latent primal form, my heritage, my lineage with these, being a cat, I guess, a feline or something.
What do you think I'm saying? You don't have the same thing as we do. You have something brand new and very special that not every single Nephilim can obtain. You're born the way you are. You're born with special qualities. Not everyone can be like you, and if they are, then good luck. What do you think I'm giving you? At least that glimmer of hope. At least I know I can trust someone that maintain my secretary alive.
Yeah. I understand.
Now, I give you this simple task for the time being. I want you to get one of those stones, or crystals that is. Gather at least as much as you can. Bring back one to me. And if you fail, you'll get some punishment from Justice. Not from me.
Yeah, understood.
Now, is there anything else?
No. I'll focus back on my training with Justice immediately.
Good. And you know what you get in me when you need me. I might be the CEO of hell. You can still talk to me when you need. I won't take your body as much. Unless.
I didn't even know you could do that, in all honesty.
Not everyone has to reveal their secret.
Yeah, I see that.
Now, you might want to keep going, unless you have something else.
No. That'll be all.
I can sense your friends need you, so go right ahead. He snaps a finger, you see the door in the back opening.
So this is the true throne.